maybe I was unhappy with certain aspects of my life, and I thought drinking was the solution.
I'm a control freak and I don't like to lose control, especially with myself. And also I don't like to embarrass myself. You were doing the most. I was like, right, I can't be living like this. This relationship can't continue with this.
My girl or my drink?
Yes.
It was my girl. So, good morning, good afternoon, good evening. Welcome to a lovely, incredible, wonderful episode of your favorite podcast. Husband in life.
That was a good little harmony, babes.
You know. Hey. What's going on?
No, I'm cold. That's all
It's so cold, isn't it? The winter is wintering, you know?
I'm cold.
Christmas is Christmasing, you know?
Walking around with layers on everywhere.
Hey.
Like literally, I'm like, oh, you can't be a bad bitch in the winter, babes. It's not happening. It's not happening. You got to layer up at least 4 or 5 layers. Puffer jacket. I saw a nice puffer jacket today. It was nice.
They were trying to get you in it. The
It's
basket.
just following me around that basket.
That basket was coming a trolley now,
There's
fam.
no basket. I said no, I'm not going in there. But I did go in there and just put, when you can click and say wish list.
Put it on, just save it. Say, yeah, I'll see you later.
But I saw the jacket. I was like, you know what? It's not in my size. It's okay.
Oh, okay.
The smallest size is a size 4. I was like, no.
Nah. Thank you, Jesus.
Thank you, Jesus. It's beautiful, but no, thank you.
Not today, B.
Because I ain't gonna be no size 4. I like food. Okay.
Yes, we love to eat.
So yeah, that was my morning. I just had to send to myself and say, yes, God said no. God said, just look at it. It's nice to look at. That's about it.
It's incredible, you know? So, anyway, so today I thought, when you go out for a party or
Like
a wedding, a Christmas party or
parties,
something.
Yes. All the madness that happens at
And
Christmas.
the madness that happens.
Yeah.
And you're there and you're sober.
I think that's the best times when you could just be looking at people and their madness.
It's crazy because you watch it and you go, damn, this is what I really be doing when I'm drunk. People, everything just anything just goes.
And if only you just brought your little phone out
And just record this.
recording people doing the madness on the dance floor.
Wait, some of the moves. You'll be like, wait, what's going on here?
Oh my goodness. Yeah. So is that what we're talking about today?
Well, no, that was just something I had in there, which is alcohol involved.
Alcohol involved topic because of the Christmas shenanigans that are about to be
ensuing very soon in this nations. In these,
because I've already seen a few.
Yeah. So today we're going to talk about how alcohol kind of messes up relationship, marriages, how being a drunk husband or spouse can have terrible consequences. Like the things you do when you're drunk, the things you say can have terrible consequences, and you might not even be in control of some of those things. You might have no what's the word? You don't even recollect those events when they happened.
Yeah.
So, for example, me.
Let's talk about you, my friend Iggy.
So years ago, I went from not drinking to
You were a professional athlete.
semi-professional.
You keep telling us, athlete, I'm a professional athlete. Yeah,
I'm a natural athlete.
You're a natural athlete, okay.
There's a difference.
Yeah.
So, we So you went from not drinking to just start just drinking at uni when you go to university, and then all you do drink. I remember walking in the first time, and the whole table was just covered in spirits, beer, whatever.
Yeah, uni parties, yes.
It was just there,
Yeah.
and then the boys were like, "Yeah, let's go, let's do whatever you want to do. It's ready, let's go." I was like, "Woof." So from then, so your body starts getting used to drinking, and you just drinking to get properly just annihilated.
Yeah.
And then you don't think much of it. You just think this is what I'm supposed to do every time I go out. I just get trolleyed and just battered, you know what I mean?
Yeah.
And come with whatever comes. And then you thinking, but you don't even put it two and two together. You go in, why am I getting into fights? Why am I getting arrested? Those things are not even entering you. You're just thinking, oh, they victimizing me. Not understanding the role you've played in all of this is just alcohol. Fast forward a few years later, you and me are dating initially. We start going out, and you was driving. I wasn't. And I was just drink because I'm so used to drinking to almost annihilation. And that would cause problems because I would do things and say things and I wouldn't remember doing it until the next day when you wake up. I'm like, what's wrong? What happened? And you're like to me, you don't remember what happened? And it happened for a long time.
You did, yeah.
You know?
A long time.
And eventually something just said, this can't continue.
It wasn't something, it was me. First of all, let's back up. It was me that said, this can't continue. I'm not going to be fighting with you every time we go out. Like, it's not going to be happening.
Yeah.
That's what happened, babes. Yeah, it wasn't something. It was me.
Oh.
Because we would end up like having fights, babes. We would fight every time. You threw up in my car. That was the first time that it started. That's when I realized, oh, this guy be drinking, for real drinking.
I don't even remember that.
You see, you threw up in my car. I was pissed because that smell in the car is not fun.
No way.
Yeah, it's not fun. It's not fun to clean. And you were just gone. You were just gone. And I was like, we literally just went to it wasn't even a rave. It wasn't even a club. It was just a like a little get together for friends. And you were drunk. And I think that was when I first realized, like, this guy drinks to a different place. It's not like, oh, let's just have a couple of beers. It was just like, let's just drink.
To annihilate.
Yeah. So there was incidences where we had fights. When, like, after the club or we got home and you were just, I had to carry you into the house. You're a big guy. Okay?
Wow.
You're bigger than me, that's for sure. I'm tiny compared to you. So it's like, I don't even know how I did it. I don't know where I got the strength.
I don't
to,
even
like,
remember
get you
this.
home.
Jeez.
Yes, babes, there's a lot you don't remember. So it's like, it went on for time. I'm sure a good few years. It wasn't all the time. It wasn't like every time we went out, you were just like like completely drunk. But I did realize you liked to drink a lot. You were always like, let's get some drinks in, even if we were home. And I was just like, because I've never been a big drinker. Don't get me wrong. I like a little prosecco, a little tutu, vodka and lemonade. But I'm not a let me get drunk person because I'm a control freak and I don't like to lose control, especially with myself. And also I don't like to embarrass myself. It's all childhood trauma.
Yeah.
It's all that stuff. But like, I don't like to embarrass myself. I don't like to see people to see me sloppy. Okay. I'm a put together person. So therefore I can't be drinking and be on the floor and slurring words. I can't do that. So I always
I wasn't on the floor now.
Did you not hear me say I had to drag you and carry you into the house? Did you? That's what I had to do, babe. You went on the floor But you were sloppy.
I was holding on.
Sloppy guy. That's what you were.
Uh,
Yeah. So I was the complete opposite to you. 2 drinks, I'm done.
yes.
You know. I can probably count on my hand how many times I've been drunk. Because if I get drunk, I throw up, and I don't like to throw up, so that's not happening.
Mm-hmm.
So yeah. So I think it took a while for us to for me to explain to you the impact it has on our relationship. You didn't get it. You were like, what are you talking about? It's not a big deal. I just went out to have a drink. I just wanted to have a bit of fun. I just wanted to, let loose. And I was like, no, babes, you're drinking because you're unhappy. People that are happy don't drink like this. They do other things when they're happy. They go out, have a couple of drinks, they dance, they enjoy time with their friends.
Yeah.
And they come home. They don't get annihilated every single time they go out. We're not celebrating something every time we go out. We're just going to see friends, babes.
Yeah.
What's going on? We're not here to celebrate wins, or we're just coming to see people.
Yeah.
There's a difference. There's times when you're like, yeah, I'm going out on the lash, I'm gonna get drunk. But after 25,
And that was every time.
yeah, after 25 years old, and your
Family.
father,
Yes.
your family man,
You gotta.
so you're gonna kind of pick and choose when you're gonna get on the lash. So yeah, it definitely took its toll. I just felt like it was just too much. It's not what I wanted. I didn't want to be around you. You were an asshole when you were drunk. You're not a nice person when you're drunk. You're a proper dickhead. And so I just thought, is this how you really are? Is this the true you? Because that's what they say, innit? When your person's drunk, that's who they really are, blah, blah. And you just weren't a nice person. You were just completely mean. You're a mean drunk. You're not happy. Oh, I love you so much. No, you're not that. So that made it worse. It's different when certain people get drunk and they're
just so
really
happy.
lovey-dovey and happy, and they're like, oh yeah, life is great.
Yeah.
Those ones I can tolerate, but you were the complete opposite. It was like the devil came into your body. I'm swear down, babes. Alcohol it opens you up to those things. So, so yeah, I think the thing that stopped it, the last straw for me, was we went to a Christmas party. Don't know how many years ago it was. Went to a Christmas party, and literally it was us sitting down having dinner. And I looked at you and I thought, yeah, this guy gonna drink this table. This whole table is gonna drink it. Literally. And it was I think it was with one of your bosses or something. And so I was like, this isn't our friends. This isn't time for us to be sloppy drunk, because we're with clients. We're with bosses. We're with people that we work with, colleagues and stuff. And yeah, you got drunk. You got drunk. And we got a cab home. We went home. And I don't know what happened, but we were arguing. And we were arguing. And I actually slapped your face.
I remember now.
Yeah, you remember that one? You got a quick slap. And I was like, what the fuck is wrong with you?
Violence. Yeah.
No, you were doing the most, babes. You were doing the most. I was like, right, I can't be living like this. This relationship can't continue with this. I said, I'm going to talk to you in the morning, go to your bed. You went to bed. And we talked the next day. And I explained it to you. And I said to you, you need to sort this out. This can't run if you want to continue. This is way before we even thought about marriage or anything. So we could have cut our losses. It wouldn't have been a problem. I was like, if you want to continue this relationship, we need to stop this, because I can't be doing this with you. We can't be fighting. What are we fighting about? We're not even fighting about anything that's serious. You got drunk and now we're fighting. Why? So that's when I just thought, this is it. He's got to do something about this. You got to look into why you're drinking so much. What is it? Is it just a habit thing? Are you unhappy? What is it? So what is it, babes?
See, this is the thing. I don't know what it actually was. I don't know if it was unhappiness or it was a habit.
Probably both.
Yeah, but I just couldn't pinpoint exactly what it was. But I knew, uh, obviously, the pain it was causing you wasn't worth the temporary numbness or whatever, or dumbness. Do you know what I mean? It didn't make sense. It was just, I realized quickly, I think, I just had to just stop, you know? Which, in all honesty, I didn't think it was a problem because I wasn't. It was only the nights we went out. It was crazy, crazy. Do you know what I mean? Because we had kind of stopped drinking every day, or not every day, like every 3 nights in the week. We'd kind of slow down on that. It was mainly maybe twice a week, but mainly when we went out, that's when it was like proper on it. Because, but it was probably just letting loose, not realizing you can let loose by having one or three. It doesn't have to be
the whole bottle.
17, you know? So, and I think I can only assume a lot of people go through this because some might actually be genuinely unhappy and just think that drinking solves their problems and it numbs their pain. But I actually had I don't think I had anything really that was worth me getting drunk over. It was just a habit that just became, I thought, is who I was. You know, I think so. I don't know. Maybe I was unhappy with certain aspects of my life, and I thought drinking was the solution.
I think it was probably a combination of things.
Yeah.
Probably a combination of maybe at the time you just felt like you weren't where you wanted to be, or you know there was more to, you know, this part of the life, but this part of your life wasn't how you saw it going in your mind.
Yes,
you know?
the plan wasn't
the plan wasn't happening at that time.
Yeah.
And which, you know, at that you can get upset about that. You can be sort of just like, you know, why am I not a Grammy award winning music producer? You know,
Yes.
I should be by now. I've been doing this for 20 years, you know, all that stuff. So that can play on your mind, like, and you see your peers doing better or doing more.
Yes, in your mind.
In your mind, you're like comparing, and we always say comparison is a thief of joy. If you look at it that way, there are ways you can compare. You can compare with other people that are positive, but I think at that time, it probably wasn't on the positive spectrum of it. And then I think part of it was just because you were used to going out and being annihilated. It was just a habit. It was just a thing. It wasn't, and you didn't have a partner who had an issue with it. You know, you didn't have someone that was being hurt by it.
Yeah.
It didn't impact anybody when it started. So,
and I think the other aspect is I obviously valued you enough to realize the amount of hurt I was causing, to the point where I thought, maybe this is not a good move. You know what I mean? So
if your girl,
yes, you know,
drink, my friend, that's what it was.
My girl or my drink?
Yes,
it was my girl.
Good choice.
You know,
well done.
It was my girl.
You're smart. You're smart. So how did you stop drinking, babes? Tell the people. Give some advice on how you stopped drinking for those that are about to deal with the Christmas busyness and parties and impacting their spouses and about to get into fights with them after a Christmas bash.
So I think I got busier. I got busy. I got healthier. I started exercising more, I think. I just stopped putting myself in positions that would require me to drink. I stopped buying the alcohol. We know when you go to the shop on the way home, you just see it there and you're like, oh, 4 packs, 4 packs of Stella's right there. Let's just grab it with
It's only a fiver.
with some flowers, next to it to disguise it. So now you just grab the flowers without the 4 packs of Stella next to it. Grab some chocolate instead.
Smart choices.
And I think that's how I did it, and probably ate more rather than drink. So it was a mix, really, and I think it helped that we stopped going to events every week.
Yes, we did.
We just not just because of my drinking. It just kind of wasn't a thing we were doing, and it kind of the hangovers stop feeling good. Do you know what I mean? When you wake up and you're like, that stopped feeling good. And I think that's how I was able to overcome. And I didn't really miss it. I didn't go, I've got the shakes here. I think I need to. Do you know what I mean? Which why initially when we spoke about it, I didn't think it was a problem because I was just like, but I'm not drinking every day. I'm not.
Call you alcoholic.
Yeah.
Yes. Alcoholic.
Yes, and I was just like, nah, I'm not because I wasn't. I was just when I was on it, I was just like,
so unattractive.
No, so
yeah,
that's how I think I overcame, and I was able to just now I drink once a month, if that, and that once a month is literally maybe a bottle of wine, which we'll have over a weekend, 1 bottle of rosé, and that's it. And it's not even like I need it. Nah. So I think that's how I overcame, and I think if anyone is going through it, they need to speak to the people around them to see how it impacts them. Because ask genuinely, because those people will tell you, you've hurt me by this, you've done that. And if you care about those people, you find a way to change.
That's right. Yeah. You listen, you hear them, you hear what they're saying. I always feel like when someone you love tells you, you've hurt me, you've really, this thing you did really hurt me.
Yeah.
Your response should be, oh my goodness, I'm so sorry. How can I make this right?
Yeah.
It should never be on the defense of, well,
I'm sorry if you feel,
Yeah, what are you talking about? I never did that. That tells me you don't actually feel me and you don't actually care. We ain't doing this. This can't run. But you listened and you were like, okay, I hear you. I take on board what you're saying. Let me do something about it.
I think it's a real skill to be willing, but how I am in general. I always ask for criticism.
Yeah.
Because I take criticism well. I think I always look for it. I go, so how can I improve things? And I obviously realized, okay, this is a bit. So how do we improve? How do I get better? How can I help my partner feel important, feel valued, feel like not taken for granted? You know what I mean? Like she's not just going to be there. I'm going to show her that actually this is just a drink. This is not who I am. You know what I mean? To show her that she's actually more important than this habit. So that's probably why I think when it came to me going, okay, I hear you, okay. And then we just nipped it in the bud.
Nip that in the bud real quick.
So I think, so I think that's just ask the people you love and they will tell you how they feel.
Yeah.
And the thing is, for men, talking is a big deal. So to getting them opening up to talk, and ladies, create that safe space that allows that to happen. Because every time your man's trying to talk and you like, no, it creates animosity. Let him vent or let him express, because we have to listen to you lot talk all the time.
All the time, man. We don't stop talking.
You know?
Don't stop. Won't stop.
Exactly. So
yeah, no, it's important to open up that space. Like, you could even just do this, if you've got kids, put the kids to bed.
Yeah.
Have a little tutu snack, a little cup of tea, and just have a chat. Have a chat about how you're feeling. It doesn't have to always just be about how was your day, babes. What's going on with you? How are you feeling? What's been going on?
What's your goals? What have you hit? What are you struggling with?
Yeah, how can I help you?
How can I show up for you?
Those kind of things. It's not always about, oh, how was your day? How was work? Yeah, that's lovely. And most of the time we just say it was fine.
When it wasn't.
But it's just like saying, how are you? I'm fine when I'm not. So, yeah, open up the space. Like, even if you have to get little candles, little music going, make it all like cozy, little fireplace, blankets, and you just have a chat about anything that's been on your mind, anything that you're worried about, anything that you're not sure about. Like, talk to each other about it. It's really important.
Amazing. So, thank you guys for tuning in. Oh, the microphone. Thank you guys for tuning in. We'll see you again next week. Please remember to comment, like, subscribe.